Hi, I'm Debbie Peveril, and you're listening to the weekly tip from basicboardgovernance.ca. Today I'm talking about AI. Talk about AI a lot. Questions I have are about the board's use of AI or the organization's use of AI. So a couple of questions. Who at your organization or on your board is responsible for putting in place governance and policies around the use of artificial generative intelligence within your organization? We are including on risk registers that we do for boards risks of using AI. There's privacy risks, there's technology risks. One of the risks that come up a lot is that we don't really understand sometimes how AI comes to a decision if you're using AI to make decisions in your organization. It's not fixed information. AI does things based on probabilities, which aren't the same as things being exact. And, when I think about AI, having been alive for so long, I think back to other new technologies that have come along and predictable trends, predictable conversations around this. When I was early in my career as a chartered accountant, the use of calculators was actually suggested by a senior partner in an international firm that real accountants didn't use calculators because real accountants could do things in their head. We can all see how ridiculous that is now, but at the time that was a belief that was held. I was in practice before the widespread use of computers. I could tell you many stories about the various amusing things people said about how, nobody'd ever need a computer at home, nobody'd ever, email will never catch on, all these things. We hear it over and over again. These things are all tools. AI is a tool, calculator is a tool, computer is a tool. They changed how we do things, but they don't change the fact that we need to do things correctly. So organizations need to take a look at how to use AI, how to control it, how to make sure that we are not introducing any more risk to our organization than we need to. And I'm sure you've heard the saying about jobs. People say, well, AI is not going to take your job, but maybe somebody who uses AI is going to take your job. And I think the same thing can be said about boards. AI isn't going to become the board, but boards who use AI appropriately are probably going to be running organizations that are replacing the organizations whose boards are not using AI.